today as we talk about the temporal signs, as you noticed before when I was going through your tests, there's no dynamic, there's no movement, there's no energy in that. It's like spelling letters, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. Those temporal signs, though, what do? They bring movement. It's like comparing still water with a river. One sits right there and it's calm, the river flows. And the music is flow, the music is movement. Right here, you will notice some signs above the vocal signs you encounter so far. You'll notice this kind of sign. You see here? Or this kind of sign above the oligon or the hamili here. This music will sound like this. Gavu, pavu, pavu, ni, pavu, vuga, gavu, vu. Whoa.
That's better, yeah.
Gadi, di, gavu, gavu, pavu, gadi, gadi. Kezo, ni, ni, zo, kezo, di, di, ke. Zoni, pavu, pavu, vu, parini, zoni, zoni. And so on. You did feel the difference here, right?
Yeah.
It moves, it has spirit. The most common temporal signs you will find are those two. This one and this one. One is called gorgon and one is called glasma. Let's talk about it. And you can write that down if you want. Gorgon means quick in Greek. Does anyone from here encounter that sign before and knows about it? The gorgon? I guess not.
In your last week's class.
There we go. It looks like this. And applied on a note, in Western music, we would say that it transforms it from a quarter to an eighth. It cuts a half of it. And you take it, instead of mi, pa, vu, you'll take it much quicker like this. Ga, di, pam, pam. It's just half of what it was before, a quarter. You know what a quarter is, right? In Western music, it looks like this. And it equals 2/8. Do optimi in Romanian. Right? This is what a gorgon does. You have here one note. Sorry. And the next two ones would be, you have seen this before, right? Who has seen this before? Right. The eights, right? Pam, pam, pam. So the gorgon applied on a note, such as this. I put it on the oligon. Makes the oligon half of a normal one that goes one, pam, pam, pam. Even if I say 1, 2, it's just one beat. Bam, bam, bam. Because in order to have the next beat, you have to raise your hand up. 1, 2, 3. It's double. Pam, like this. Pam, 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 pam. Applied on a note, it makes it half, and the one before it also half.
Oh.
So you take, because you have half, but you have to have the other one that completes it, the beat. Pam, 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 pam. So it's not going to be after it, but before it. Ni, ni, pa. Let's try it. Try to beat with the pen. Ni, ni, pa. Ni, ni, pa. So just 2 beats here. Even if you say ni, ni, pa. Because the first one is just 1 beat. Ni. And the next 2 are also 1 beat, but they are 2 notes. 2 notes in 1 beat. That makes half and half, right? Ni, ni, pa. Questions about the gorgon? Vicky.
On this, you said that it refers to the note before.
Right.
So in your sample there's the second one with the gorgon. So is that just an eighth by itself? That wouldn't make sense then, right? Or the half beat by itself? Oh, those are 2 notes. Never mind. I understand.
There you go.
Okay.
I just wanted to point that. Other question?
Okay.
I saw a hand raised here.
No, I'm okay.
Any other questions? So, you do understand that the gorgon, now you understand that the gorgon applied on a note reduces the time of this one and the one before it, okay? How do we apply this here?
So both of those would be a half.
There you go. Both of those would be half. Come on. Sorry about that. This one would be half as well. Pam, pam. And this one should be a quarter, just 1. Right? 1 beat. So far so good? Understandable? If you have questions, tell them now, because you have to understand this in order to go further. Yes, Maria.
There's like this thingy, like we go like me, pa. Like, could you like me, like 3 of them at the same time? Like,
Yes, you can. Pam, pa, 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 pam, pa, 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 pam, right?
okay.
You mean the triolet in... Yeah, we'll get there next time. There's another sign that looks like this. And that means you won't take 2 notes in a beat, you take 3. Pam, pa, pa, pam. Pam, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. All right? And there's another sign, trigorgon, when you take 4 notes. They are very hard to execute. And not everybody can do them. Pam, pa, 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 pam. Pa, 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 pam. Pa, 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 pam. You have to be very quick. Yes, Connie?
If you have those 2 there that you have in the bottom right-hand corner, would you be putting them 2 notes down and it would apply to the previous 2 notes, just like how the gorgon applies to the previous?
Can you show me where? Sorry, I in the beginning.
So the bottom right-hand corner, that symbol,
This
double
symbol.
gorgon.
I wasn't planning to speak about that, but Maria will read my class.
Okay, fair enough. No, I'm just wondering if it does happen, would you put it, would it apply to the previous 2 notes that you'd have to incorporate them into that?
No, it will apply.
Okay,
It will sit on the middle note.
okay,
Like if I have it here,
interesting.
give me just a second to,
You have to change.
yeah. I would have if I have it here, okay?
Mhm.
It'll always sit on the one in the middle. So
Okay.
take this, this, and this in 1 beat.
Okay.
1, 1, and 1.
Alright.
But again, that's for another time.
Okay.
Don't. I know you want to find out more, but at the same time, if I'm putting too much information in one session, then nothing's gonna settle right.
Yeah.
How do I get back to the ones that I have
Okay.
before? Oh, there we go. This one, eh? Good. There's another case though, when in combination with the kentemata and the oligon, it behaves a bit different. And I did explain that last time, I remember that. And I'll show you now. Let's say we have this combination. Do you think, which one do you think is gonna be taken in one beat?
No.
So, definitely this one. Doesn't have any gorgon in it. Right? How about the next one? Where do you think the gorgon applies? It applies for sure on the kentemata. That we know. Always on the kentemata in this kind of combination. Always kentemata is taken into the action of the gorgon. But now, which other one does for the gorgon here? Is this one or this one?
First and second.
Decent.
Iso, correct. So it basically goes like this. See?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's all about visual memorization here. Pam, 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 da, pam, pam, pam. Yeah. Just sound like a little drummer over here. Pam, 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 pam. Things would be different if we would have it written like this. Let me just erase here. And back to writing. So in this case, we would take into one beat which notes? Gorgon, the kentemata, for sure, always,
That's easy.
and this one. So it doesn't apply anymore to this one. It only applies when the kentemata are below the oligon. It applies to the kentemata and to the note before, when they are under the oligon. When they are above the oligon, it takes the oligon and the kentemata in one beat, such as this. Pam, 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 pam. Pam, 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 pam.
So those are eights.
Yes,
Okay.
in
Just the-
Western music you say they are eighths. Those are quarters. Pam, 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 because it's the gorgon above. Pam, 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 pam. Quarters again. Questions?
But what if the oligon
Yes.
doesn't count, like in other examples, where it goes low, doesn't count, where we go by the top?
Like in a setting such as this?
Yes, for example.
Well, the oligon does count here. But if you mean like this, when you don't take into account the oligon here.
Correct. How it works.
As long as the kentemata is not present,
Mhm.
you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is still one sign.
Oh, one sign,
Yeah,
I see.
and it applies on it and on the one before it.
I see.
Like let's say it's pam 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 in one beat.
Get it.
Pam 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 pam. Well, we learned about signs that quicken the melody. How about signs, temporal signs that stay the melody? There's one, and it looks like this. I cannot zoom in, but I'm gonna make it bigger for you. It's like on the side comma here. It's called plasma. Sometimes it can look like this. It adjusts the position to the sign that it's put on. But most of the time it looks like this. Little point with a little tear there.
What was the name again? Plasma or?
Plasma,
Plasma with a K. Plasma.
right in Greek. Klasma.
Gorgon sounds like an invader.
Sorry, what does Klasma do?
What does Klasma do? Good question. Well, it's the opposite of the Gorgon. Klasma, instead of quickening the note,
Doubles it.
doubles it. So instead of pam, pa, pam, you'll have pam, pa, 2 beats.
2 beats extra on top.
Let's sing this one. Mi, 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 pa, vu, mi. See? I knocked there 2 times because that note, when the Klasma is on it, you make it longer. You pam, pam, pam. Just put the vowel on a double length there. Mi, ni, 1, 2. Pa, vu, 1, 2. You understand the Klasma?
And it applies only to that note or sign?
It applies to the note the Klasma sits on.
Okay,
Very simple.
okay.
It's a very simple sign. It looks like this in Western music.
Doing
The double, which is equal to this one.
So what if you put it on like a combined ascending, like consecutive ascending? Does it only affect the one on top?
If you combine it with what?
Like if, like, you know, the Oligon with the Pentamata?
Like if you do hippori, whatever you say,
If you
a
put it on,
consecutive one.
does it only affect the note up top?
I'll get to that. You'll never have this combination. The Klasma sits on one note.
It only goes on,
On one note.
so it can't be put on combined?
No, because then if you want to combine, like if you want to have 2 signs with two Klasmas, like a Klasma on each one, you just write a sign and another sign and a Klasma and a Klasma again. But you'll never find this kind of combination here.
But it goes just long, like 2 times, or it's stressed a little bit. So when you say like me, like it goes longer, like somehow in
Ni, ni, ni.
Okay.
In the same time, and you'll notice that on the way, it's also very much on the hand of the conductor there.
Mhm.
It also works like a crown. You know what a crown is? In Western music, a crown is called a crown, Gordon?
Fermata?
Fermata. We call it crown, corona, in Romanian crown. But fermata is the Italian name for it. That means you have to follow, or either to keep it as long as you want, or to follow the conductor's hand. Pam, pam, pam. Can hold it as long as he wants, as long as he feels, or as long as you feel if you chant alone. But during the chanting, the Klasma, it's always 2 beats there. Pam, pam. If I have this exercise now, I'm sorry, this is very bad.
Oh, interesting.
You saw with the Klasma. Then we have the Oligon and Kentemata with the Gorgon. Then we have a combination of Apostrophos and Kentemata with the Gorgon. Then we have an Elafron with the Klasma. Again, Oligon and the Kentemata with the Gorgon. Apostrophos and Kentemata with the Gorgon and the Klasma. Let's sing this one. It's not that complicated as it looks, really. I'm gonna sing it once for you, and then we're gonna sing it together. We start from Ni. Ni, pavu, ni, pavu, ni. You see? You keep two beats here, two, pam or ni. But these ones are two in one beat. Pam, 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 pam. Alright, makes sense? Questions? Before we sing it together. Ni, pavu, pavu, ni. Pavu, pavu, ni. And all of you together? Ni, pavu, pavu, ni. Pavu, pavu, ni. Sounds complicated, looks complicated, but it sounds simple.
Yeah.
As long as you understand the words of the klasma and the gorgon. So, what does the klasma do, Kadir?
It's 2 beats. Like,
It stretches the note where it's applied with one more beat.
yes.
Or ni, or di. How about the gorgon, Maria? The gorgon, the action of the gorgon is put on 2 notes, making both of them half length, and combined it's 1 beat. Pam pam, but it's still pa pa. It's still 1 beat. Ta. It's 1 beat here. It's not like 1 2. It's just 1 2 3. Pam 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 pa. Understand? Yeah. There is one combination that even if it doesn't have any temporal sign such as gorgon or klasma, a vocal sign combination which works as like the gorgon. And this is this combination. Apostrophos and elafron. Write this down, please. This is a very, very common combination. And sometimes it takes a while until it gets to your head, into your head, and you learn it. Because very many people are tempted to sing it as, let's say here is D. D, ga, pa, which is not. Beside acting on a tempo there, it also acts on the action of the elafron. How? Let me explain. First of all, whenever you see this combination of the apostrophos and elafron next to each other, you should know that the elafron acts towards the apostrophos and the note before it, and you take those into 1 beat. Vicky, you seem very, very discouraged here.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Shouldn't be. It's just theory.
So how does it sound?
We'll see very soon.
Because aren't these intervals on their own? Apostrophos and elafron, aren't they?
So here, when you have the elafron after the apostrophos, the note before the apostrophos, whatever note there is taken into 1 beat together with the apostrophos. Like let's say we have the, ga, vu. But why did I say vu and not pa? Because in this combination, the elafron doesn't go down 2, but 1.
Seriously? Really?
How often are we gonna see this?
Very, very often.
That's
Horrible.
Yeah.
No, but
Guys.
it makes sense.
Does it?
This lesson,
What kind of sense do you have?
this lesson and the next lesson will summarize all the signs.
You're gonna see it as a symbol by you're
Yeah.
gonna see it as a symbol by itself.
John is right.
Oh, okay.
Here, here.
Okay, that helps.
At some point,
Oh,
you
yeah.
will not see A, B,
Oh, okay.
this. You
Okay,
see
that
it,
makes more
as you see
sense.
the letters in one word. You have the word, W-O-R-D. And instead of reading W-O-R-D, you're gonna read it as word, because you see the word, not the letters. As you will see here, the whole thing, not neumes.
Technically, you read it as Ibrahim.
Sorry?
Technically, you read it as Ibrahim -1 -1. No?
Yeah. But
Not the same.
not the same. And you'll see it when you will chant that it's not the same. Sometimes you'll have this after, and it's not gonna sound the same. So we understand that whenever I find the elafron after the apostrophos and the sign before it are taken in one beat. That means they are eighths, half of this one, half and half makes a whole. And the elafron only goes down one. And this should be chanted as Digavu. That's it. Just one simple. And I promise you, this is as complicated as it gets.
Okay.
Really?
So that's one
I
beat?
mean it.
So
Next-
those three notes are
Okay.
one beat, or one and a, like,
Those two notes
those two
are
notes
one
are
beat.
one, and then the other one is a half?
Yes. Da da da. Depends. Well, if you have
Wait a
it,
minute, no.
if you have this on it,
It's too
da da da. It's whatever you want it to be, or whatever is there.
Bless you.
This is like a.
Questions? Again, questions?
It's nice to see.
Is there a name for that combination or?
Well, there's. I don't know. Sorry.
Synapsis elafron, I think.
Thank you. I didn't know that. For me, right now, I don't remember much of the names of those stuff. What I remember is what they are doing and how they are sounding. Because as I said, in time you will learn to see this not as a bunch of signs, but like a simple ending of every phrase, the most common one. Da 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 da. You heard that a
Like
thousand times.
formula.
Yeah, the formula that's everywhere at the end of a phrase in Byzantine music, regardless of the tone you're using. Da 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 da. O pani pani ni. And you see here two gorgons, one klasma, another antikenoma, and another klasma here, and it's all a bunch. And it's gonna mess you up if you think of it like a bunch of signs that I don't want to see. It's just da 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 pa pa pam. That's this. And if you start thinking in formulas instead of neumes, that's when you're going the next step. As I said, whoever, like in kindergarten, children are writing words using letters and they are spelling B-O-O-K. B-O-O-K doesn't sound like book. Because you have to
Right.
see the whole world.
Yeah.
It's like in Canadians, if you read his name, S-U-Z-Y, doesn't sound like Susie really. But you don't take the letters. You take the full word and it makes sense. Susie, book, word, whatever. You take the formula, you take the whole thing as a one and you see it and you sing it. Da 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 instead of da da da. John, you know that. I noticed that in your test that you know this rule. And there's one more rule, and I'm done for today. And you, if I don't say that, you will ask me about it. What if I find this combination here? It's a klasma and a gorgon. You know that the gorgon acts on the sign that's on and on the one before it, right? But this one has a klasma already.
So there's no point? They're just two whole notes?
Point. No, there's a way to interpret this. When you have the gorgon, this is an eighth, right?
Yeah.
But the gorgon always acts on 2 notes. So it should act on this one as well. How? It takes from it. So this one would be just like a dotted.
Just one.
One and a half.
1.5, 1.5.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So technically, the gorgon is powerful and can affect the ones.
Sorry?
The gorgon here stands as powerful and as
So the
affects
gorgon-
the plasma.
Yes.
Like the one
The gorgon will act even on this one.
Uh-huh.
But it will take from the plasma and it will make, instead of 2, it will make 1.5. So 2, how many?
Oh, 1.5, not 1.
1.5, yes.
Right.
Pum, pum, pum. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Because he takes half.
Da, bum, pa, 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 pam. Da, dum, pa, pum, pa, pa, pam. I don't know. I have to find something that resonates with you. Let's give a practical example here. We start from knee. This is the clasp. Di gavu pani. That's how it should sound. Na pam pam pam. You put it into eighths here. So
Is that a plasma?
that's a klasma, yes. A klasma would mean, on this case, 3/8. 1, 2, 3. If it would have been 4/8, that would mean this note, like the klasma, right? But because I'm taking the part of the gorgon that the gorgon requires, that means I'm left with this. Ta pum 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 pum. Again, this is the poroi, and of course you have 2 there. Ta rum pum 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 pum. I'm sorry. Pum 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 pum. Ga vudi vuga pani. Ta na 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 ta na ta na. You understand the mechanism here? You understand how it works?
What was it that you added on the second last character?
Here,
Yeah,
I just corrected myself. That's an apostrophos there.
okay.
Apostrophos in the cantematers.
The plasma, does it go on top always or it can go also below? It's a
It can
sign.
go on top or below, depending on the way you write. Like,
Okay. But
on
the
the-
gorgon goes on top.
sorry,
The gorgon.
the gorgon?
Always on top, no?
Not always.
Not always.
Sometimes I noticed it like this.
Oh,
But you'll see it.
yeah.
You'll see it for sure. It's not ignorable.
Does it make a difference when it goes up from right to left like other signs or always the
The
same?
gorgon? No.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Sometimes you'll have it under the cantemeter.
Mhm.
And now, let's do some practical exercises. And this will be, Lord have mercy. Is it good or? How should I put this one? Yes, it is.
You shut it.
Sorry? you'll see that this uses gently the klasma and the gorgon here. Good, good. It starts from ni. This is a sign for ni. It's like a little v in Greek language. The little v means n. That's how I write it, n, ni. From now on, you can use this kind of notation. This is a combination of the petasti with the oligon, and it goes up 2. So that means from ni, it goes up to vu. Ni pa vu. And you don't sing. You don't have to sing now. Vu pa pa ni pa vu pa ni. Use the words. Let's try it. Lord, have mercy. Make sense? Makes sense. Now you sing this. Lord, mercy. Good. Let's do the next one. Just you. Lord, mercy. I can hear a good voice here singing, but only that was the good voice. Lord, have mercy. Again. Lord, have mercy. Good. Now, this one. Sorry. I'm sorry, I made a little mistake here. We started vu and we keep going. The Lord have mercy. Let's sing it for you. Lord have mercy. Ta-da. This once. Interesting, eh? Mercy, Lord, have mercy. Again. Lord, have mercy. Good. Let's start from the beginning, and all three, one after another. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. Who can tell me what this sign is? What combination is this? 7, correct. So we have the 3 and the 4. That goes 7. So from ni, that will go to ni. Ni, sorry. Ni paluga di kezoni. Lord, have mercy. Ni zo ke di ke zo di. You see, that's another combination. Those two are taken together because the gorgon sits on the kentemata here and takes the ison into it. Lord, have mercy. Next one. Lord, have. Where does it go? Gavu pa ke di gavu pa ni. Lord, have mercy. Most holy Theotokos, about that.
Left, more,
Good.
more to the left, so we see the ending there, okay. Oh,
Most holy to thee, O Lord.
In example number 4, where it's mercy, and you have the oligono, that's just a supporting.
Yes, yes.
Now,
That's-
if you take away the supporting side, does that change anything? Like, you take away those two oligons and
Not quite.
myrrh.
You can take it away, but at the same time, whenever we deal with this kind of phrases, no, 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 they somehow need to be supported. The reason is very practical. You have to support it with your breathing. Otherwise, it feels like it's going away. Lord have mercy. You don't have to. You don't want it to be wilted, to be ignored, fade. Yeah, that's the word. Sometimes they used another sign for that. We'll get to that in a few sessions, called eteron, a big legato, which is called eteron in this kind of music. But so far, that will do. I still wanted it to get it there, supported. I will send this to you on WhatsApp, because my goal is from now on to start working on a Vesper. We start with the Lord have mercy. Next time we're gonna learn Lord I have cried, maybe O gladsome light. And in a few weeks from now, we can serve a Vesper together here, all of us. That's one of the goals, because you're learning this music with the purpose of being in the chanter stand. Last week, it was beautiful. I must say that I want to congratulate everyone who attended. I hoped it would be more, but I don't understand, it was a late hour.
And can I say, on Sunday, it might have been the best sounding we've ever sounded for a liturgy, I would say.
You know the reason?
I think we're just.
Because I wasn't there?
We were singing together for maybe the first time we were all listening for each other. I don't know if it was accidental or on purpose, but it was working. So Sunday was good,
I take your word for that.
yeah.
Sunday was good for me as well. Claudia can say that. I was in Windsor, a very, very dear parish to me. And it was such a beautiful meeting with all the choir members that I used to sing with. The purpose, the main purpose that we are learning this music is to pray in the chanter stand and to have people praying in the sound of our voices. As long as you do not use this, it's pointless that you learn this music. So next time when we will have a Vesper together, I encourage you to attend. It doesn't have to be 8:30. We can start it at 6 and that will be our practice. We can start it at 6 and finish it at 7, 7:20 maybe. But you'll be glad that you have chanted together a Vesper. And there are some beautiful, beautiful chants at a Vesper. I was just talking to John before that about one which is called Light of Mary or O gladsome light. The translation sometimes can differ. And it looks like this. Now I'd like to sing it to you and tell me what you think about it.
Can you enlarge it a little bit?
Flip it the other way.
That's better.
Despite the fact that it says here second mode, the Greeks always sing it diatonic, not chromatic as it should be here, as it's written here. And it sounds like this. O joyous Lord, holy, blessed Father, O Jesus Christ, we that come to the setting of the sun, when we behold the evening light, praise Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, God. Meet it is for thee at all times to be praised with gladsome voices, O Son of God, giver of life. Wherefore the world doth glorify thee. It's wonderful. It's one of the oldest hymns the church has. I think it's before 300. It's, and Fos Ilaron, which in Romanian is translated so poetically as Lumina Lina. Oh, Lina, I don't even know how to translate that in English. It's easy, it's soothing. Here it's joyous or gladsome light. Ilaron in Greek, it's very hard to translate Greek. It's a beautiful language, but it has so many so many words that are not known here. This is one of the chants I would like to do to you with you next time. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send a recording to you in the chat, and I encourage you to memorize it before learning how to read the notes here. It's absolutely no problem if you memorize it. Some of you may know it. Vicky, you might know it. Maybe you know it?
Not really, no.
Right.
Not off the top of my head, no.
What do you think about the melody here? It's easy. It's easy to memorize it.
Yeah.
And maybe you can, Antiochians, you can use it at your Vespers in time.
So you said what mode is it? It's not second mode. What do
Well,
you sing it like?
I sang it in diatonic. That might be counted as tone 4 or tone 8. It's plagal, you know? For me it sounds more like tone 4, but it can be taken as tone 8 as well. Thank you for attending, and I'll see you next time. I have a bunch of cucumbers there for you.